It's a constant battle. Skeletons in my closet have a noisy rattle. All the mistakes, regrets, the choices I have made. Sometimes I wish the past is where I stayed. What did I see? What did I do? Are those the things that really matter to you? Trying to relate, and it's not too late. All that matters is who I am. People say that freedom is for free. Well, I guess I'd like to lightly disagree. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of feeling used. Darkness creeps up on me and I'm singing the blues. I want to rise above this. I want the chance to choose. Don't you think that I've earned it? 'Cause I paid my dues. No matter what I do or what I say, you'll never understand. It's not just for today, but every day. It's just who I am. People say that freedom is for free. Well, I guess I'd like to lightly disagree.
Voices of Valor is an 8-week program that takes veterans and it gives them a platform to share with other veterans their experience of combat and to express your collective experiences and make a CD that reflects the group's message and allows them to lay their burdens down in a way that creates bonding and healing and a launch pad, hopefully, for a new way of doing and being and living.
Our goal was to come out with a great song. So many people just love the idea of playing music or writing a song and maybe just don't necessarily know how to approach it. And this is something that we do every day. And it wasn't easy for us in the beginning, and sometimes it's not even easy now. But we have different ideas and tools and ways in which we can approach it and just make it a lot of fun. A learning experience, but you really actually get to do it and you come out with something amazing on the other end. You actually get to go to a studio, record it. You know, not everybody gets an opportunity to do that with professionals, and yeah.
The pain that we felt inside, we're no longer experiencing the pain. We felt it. Now we're cured and on a spiritual ride.
It's interesting watching them share their stories. So we get them to introduce themselves to each other. We get them to talk a little bit about themselves. We get them to open up and realize that they all have some type of similar experience, and that begins a bonding process.
Oh, I thought the class was great, but you know, in the beginning, I saw the conflict that everybody was having with trying to write the words and get the tune down, and I go, gee, this was not what I really expected. But all of a sudden, I saw it come together, and at the end of 8 weeks, I was kind of surprised. We all got it together, and each guy got his own little line in the song, and it was just great camaraderie working together with everybody.
The whole first verse is saying that stuff is bad, but it's cured. It's finally cured.
This is what tripped him up. The cured were in a different spiritual ride. So,
but then on the second verse, you say, "As we lie here in pain." Is that consistent to you?
I see what you're saying. There was no progression.
Yeah, right.
We're basically staying in the same place.
and he's actually right. It is staying, and as I see it, if I understand Jim correctly, he's expecting some kind of progression. So you say you've been through it, and you say you've been on a spiritual, now you're on a spiritual ride. So why are you lying here in pain?
Is it that you were interested in seeing why we wouldn't want to change a thing? Is that the question that you're looking to answer with?
No, I think what he's saying is the progression. There's no progression. So you say you're on a spiritual ride. I've been through it. I've released. But if you release, then you don't really have anything to say in the second verse.
Right, which is why I'm saying,
Right.
well, why wouldn't you want to change a thing? Talk about what you've been
I see
through,
what you're saying.
and then you're
I see what
cured.
you're saying.
Now it's like, well, this is why I wouldn't want to change it.
I see what you're saying.
That's
That's
one
another possibility, right?
Yeah.
That's another possibility.
So I guess I was just wondering.
I still say if you switch the verses, I've been saying this for 3 weeks, switch the verses and make the current second verse the first verse, and the first verse the second verse, there is a little more progression there.
Let's look at this. Okay, the future's looking oh so bright.
Actually makes sense. I do see what you're saying too.
So the future's looking oh so bright. We've been through it one. Then you come back with life is
Right.
easy. You know, it's just So.
My name is Paul Ressler. I was in the military from 1965 to 1967. Well, I arrived as a 21-year-old in Saigon and was sent by trucks up to the Central Highlands in a little town called An Khe. Central Highlands, right below Pleiku. I was in the 1st Air Cavalry, 15th Medical Battalion, and we were medics.
We've been through it, didn't think that we could do it. We've been through it, and I wouldn't want to change a thing.
So they learn that it's okay to express yourself. It's okay to have something to say without judgment. And it's okay that everything's okay. And the support amongst themselves is always very amazing too.
I don't know how many of you read anything in the Bhagavad Gita, the Gita.
You're way over my head.
There's over 10,000 verses in it. And all of these one God religions can be expressed in just one simple sentence. One simple sentence. And the rest is just commentary.
Dissension.
He slew him, he slew him. But the one sentence would be, treat thy neighbors as you would want him to treat you.
Okay.
Love thy neighbors as thyself.
Okay.
My name is James H. Blow, Jr. I went in the service June of 1952, and I was discharged in April of 1954. I was trained in artillery, self-propelled, namely the half tracks and the full tracks with M19s.
Been through it, didn't think that we could do it. We've been through it, and we wouldn't want to change a thing.
And I can very easily see that war has to be a traumatic thing simply because, you know, people are getting killed, your friends are getting killed, people are getting wounded, people are coming back with all kinds of afflictions, sicknesses, and missing limbs and whatnot. That has to be traumatic.
We've been through it, didn't think that we could do it. We've been through it, and we wouldn't want to change a thing.
What time is Mobile Miss?
We've been through it, didn't think that we could do it.
we start talking about a recording session. Now you're going to record the song that you created, your masterpiece, your expression of who you are collectively. And so that's always interesting. Many of them, most if not all, have never been in a real recording studio. So there's the ooh-ah factor, and that's always a big thrill for them all. And so we record the project, we mix the project. In this 21st century era of technology, we can tweak certain things and make it sound like a real professional recording. And so at that point, my experience is everyone's really been really excited and happy. And we have a CD release party. The CD release party, they invite their friends, their family, their loved ones, and we play the song that they wrote collectively. We have refreshments, hors d'oeuvres, and another group of superstars gets launched into the world.
There were times when it looked so dark. Something gave us a spark.
So we decided to try another way.
On that course we vowed to stay. Out of the tunnel and into the light.
Our future's looking
Oh, so bright. We've been through it. Didn't think that we could do it. We've been through it, and we wouldn't want to change a thing. Life isn't easy, you know. It's just a really big show, having its ups and downs,
confusing our minds, turning us around.
They all walked away with new friends. Absolutely. They had connection that they didn't have before it all started, but I saw a lot of people walk away with inspiration to continue. I've heard, a couple of people say, I always wished I had done something like this. Or I knew, I had a little bit of talent, but, I had business to take care of and a family. And fortunately, now, they happen to have time to finally do it. It's never too late. And so they went for it. And they were really glad they did, and they plan to continue. That was most of what I heard.
no, we wouldn't want to change.